Lounge for Business Agility. Are we live everywhere? Let's see this. Hi, everybody. Already 5 people on YouTube. You went to safe Scrum, so no safe. You're safe in Scrum. Anyways, you should look at my blog that I did with my late mentor, Mike Beadle. Mike Beadle was a co-signatory of the Agile Manifesto back in 2001, 20 years ago already. And we both agree, and many of us in the community of Agile and Scrum Alliance, that safe is not Agile, is not even Scrum. It's a centralized component. And, business agility and Scrum encourage autonomous team and people, self-organized team, decentralized or at least distributed team. And we're going to talk about it because this weekend we kicked off a great movement of D3 that stands for decentralized, distributed, and disruptive, for a new world of work, even beyond agility. It's the next level Agile, and we're going to talk about it today. So welcome, Mokiagram. And again, if you like everything about business agility, conscious leadership, and real DeFi cryptocurrency, and yes, I'm an assumed maximalist, all orange, question of perspective. So did you get yourself orange pill? So welcome. So now YouTube guys, I love you, YouTube. And the restream is on everywhere except for LinkedIn, because LinkedIn, apparently with 3,000 followers, I'm not big enough to do a live there. All right. So, and by the way, if you like those scaling stuff, you better take a look at Mokiagram on Jeff Shutterlin, latest work. It's been 3 years now. Scrum at Scale. Google Scrum at Scale. It's at least a bit more distributed for teams and Scrum, and it's from one of the co-creator of Scrum. So we think it's better than this safe thing. Don't get stuck into the PI and with a RTM, which is for a release train manager. Oh my God, this is not Agile. I'm so sorry. So this is why we write, if you go on our blog, both in French and English, we write safe without the hey. Because and ask yourself the question: are you scaling Agile? So let me do a double check right now before starting this Friday Live Agile number 17 on the YouTube channel and also Instagram. Are we live or not? Because I don't have anybody of my team. Oh yes, RTE. Okay, it's because I heard also RTM for manager. But you're right. At the first step of safe. Back in the years, that was RTE. You're quite right, my friend. Thank you. So yes, we seems to be live. Now we might have a feedback for 2 seconds because I don't have my register. Yes, we have the song on YouTube. And again, the 6 people on YouTube act because Anna and Samuel are not there right now on the console. I'm alone doing the show. I'm doing everything. So please, maybe you would like to tell me if the music is too loud and you're listening to the music of One World Radio, the radio of Tomorrowland. Because yes, yours truly, on top of being an Agile coach, a business agility coach, a CBAC certified, I have also other businesses. Yes, I have business in DeFi. And again, I remind my audience that DeFi stands for Decentralized Finance with Bitcoins and Ethereum. And I also started as an entrepreneur a while ago with a DJ agency. And Tomorrowland was one of my clients, actually, and so many other great trance music, house music, dance music, EDM music, DJ agency. We had DJ everywhere: Montreal, Miami, Chicago, Ibiza, Palma de Mallorca, Barcelona, London, Ministry of Song. I salute you guys. I miss you so much. So it's one of my business. I have many business, but of course, this channel of Agile Lounge for Business Agility on both YouTube and Instagram, it's about all things business agility. And we're going to talk today, should I leave this Agile movement, my latest blog, to try to present the continuous need of evolution that we need. So we're gonna let people in. I'd like to remind you guys that, and I would like, okay, now I will start with my thanks. I'm very, very thankful because just this week, I'm a small YouTuber, because my main purpose is consultant and Agile coach, and I've got my 27 Scrum Master to help towards the United States, Mexico, and Canada. So when I improvise myself as a vlogger or a podcaster, that's an extra in my entrepreneurial life and consultant life. And thanks a lot. I have a team to help me with marketing, and I have a team also of coach that could take some mandate that I could not fulfill. And even with COVID, didn't change anything because as a digital nomad, of course, we used to have clients on 3 continents with labs also in the Southeast Asia. In Austin, Texas. I miss Austin, Texas. I don't know, Mokiagram, where you're from. Tell me in the comment below. I'd like to know where you're from. Maybe we cross path in some kind of Scrum Alliance or Agile Alliance or XP, Extreme Programming kind of from, because I tend to meet people all around the United States. I love this country. Yes, it's the Republic, it's the Empire. I do believe that. And even if I'm a Canuck from up north, the Great North is not so great right now. And I won't say the USA, but where in the USA? It's such a great country, the USA, my friend. So for me, I went everywhere actually, except in Hawaii, Puerto Rico. I didn't put foot there. And inland, yes, I think I did visit all the 50 states, my friend. Even a small town of Duluth, which is at the border of Kentucky, and it's on the Mississippi River. And Duluth was a French guy who used to take the boat from Quebec City all the way down in Louisiana. And I was really shocked to see a Duluth town. Oh, are we lagging on YouTube? Guys, please tell me, the 5 guys on YouTube, because sometimes it's happening. I'm in Cancun, Mexico as a digital nomad and expat right now. So even if we have a 30 megabits kind of modem, now I'm pushing the machine a lot. I'm streaming music. I'm streaming on my YouTube live, and I'm using also Restream to restream and the live on Instagram. So tell me on Instagram and YouTube if you see some lagging or not. That will be very interesting. Oh, wow. Thanks for the like on YouTube. And that's it. Yes. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. And I get my dose of vitamin D. So let me thank 14 new subscriber on my YouTube channel just this week. Yeah, it's happening again. Hello, Charlie, Joe, Joanne, comment ça va, Joanne? Welcome to the Agile Lounge for Business Agility. Yeah, so my thank, because I keep growing. Now it's 285 on my YouTube, 290. The race between Instagram and YouTube to get to 500. And of course, it's not the quantity that counts, the quality of people, those who would like to network into business agility, those who would like to enhance the improvement, because I don't know everything and I'm here to learn too. I'm not just spreading information and my passion about business agility and Scrum. I would like to learn from you. I still need to improve, even if I'm in the field of enterprise Scrum and business agility since 1999 in my case, from a CX designer all the way up to a Scrum Master, and then becoming an enterprise Agile coach. It's really my passion. And I was Agile before Agile exists, because it's only an adjective, right? It's a value mindset system. So again, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, hit the bell. Every Friday around noonish Eastern time. Right now it's Eastern Daylight Time, so the East Coast. I'm live. It's a really Scrum value tradition to be focused and on time. Every Friday I'm doing this, and usually today is the Friday I will have record the Dare Real Agile podcast, but my guests, they let me down. So we're gonna record it because I think my guest is a bit shy. He's an engineer and DevOps, and the next show of the Dare Real Agile will be real DevOps from the mouth of an engineer who has about 15 years of experience. He's an engineer in system and network admin, and he was a bit like, he didn't like the fact that I have only one recruiter, one senior IT recruiter, and one business developer that talked about DevOps on my show. Was, I think, late, the show of February. And now, so he wants to talk about it. So I wanted to actually activate like what we call the business and IT working together. It's one of the 12 principles, right, of the Agile Manifesto. But they said, like, oh, I would like to talk to you alone first and just go through my impression on a technical perspective. I said, okay, why not? So I'm going to have a solo show with, I don't name him right now, because if you let me down again, 2 strike for me, you're out, and next one. Yeah, because it's important. We have a cycle of when we have right now almost 4,000 followers on the Dare Real Agile podcast on all platforms. We are everywhere except for Amazon Prime podcast. They have a podcast, so I'm gonna look at it if it's worth it to put the RSS there. And Mokia Graham, you tell me, are you Glenn's a consultant or trainer so we can get job as a Scrum Agile? I'm not sure of the term Glenn's, but I'm mostly an entrepreneur. I've got many business, and as I just stated, I came from customer experience designer, big design. Oh, you're just okay. No, I'm not just. I'm a consultant. I'm a trainer. But at the Agile Lounge, I'm glad you asked. We are not doing classical conventional training. My 5 coach and I, we are performing when we train Agile workshop. It's practical, pragmatic workshop where the team get out with artifact. For instance, they will get out with their first backlog, maybe not completely refined yet, but we teach them with their real thing, not with Lego block or hypothesis or whatever. No, they bring their real stuff and we go through them within 3 to 5 hours or a day, depending, and we show them the technique by experience. We are all experienced in the field of Scrum, Kanban, DevOps, the lean thinking. And you know, Scrum is lean, it's not even Agile. It's something that you have to remember, and especially in the last edition for the 25th anniversary of the Scrum Guide, a lot of people, they cry like baby because Jeff and Ken Schraber, Ken Schraber, they remove the Agile terminology and the little 13 page now. Jira is just a tool, my friend. But yes, we teach them. But a lot of my clients right now, especially the small and medium business, they use other thing, like less expensive than Atlassian Jira and more efficient, because Jira, they don't improve their board, Scrum board, Kanban board, whatever. And a Scrum board anyway, it's a Kanban board. Most of my team, they will choose and they will adapt and configure a Kanban board. But now let's get back to what am I, where I am. So YouTube, no lagging anymore. Is that okay? I should stick on this monitor screen. All right, Mokia Graham. And by the way, you know that both Twitter and Instagram, I don't know why, I don't see your real name. I just see the Arabas name. So I'm sorry if I'm not naming you the way you want to be named. So just tell me in a comment again, because it's never like the real name. So today, I don't know if Francesca, you are part of the 6 people on YouTube. You could tell me hello in the comment below like this, and then I'll know that you're here and we could interact together into this live show that I try to have it within 30-45 minutes because I like the replay. The replay are always great. And so today I titled it, Should I Leave the Agile Movement? Should we leave the Agile Movement? And that was a blog that I did. So let's go see it very quick. And then after, I'm going to go to the donator email question really quick. And if people, and there's 5-6 people on YouTube, you would like to ask your question in the chat, I'll be there with you. But right now, my eyes are not neither on Instagram. It's on my blog. So I did an introspective last week in Playa del Carmen, Quintana Roo. And I start calling out the community of Agile, Scrum and Lean, and even DevOps for that matter, to the next level Agile. And I'm going to create a program called the Next Level Agile Coaching and Consultancy. So maybe the question of Mokia Graham before on Instagram, when he was asking about, are you a consultant or trainer? Actually, I'm an entrepreneur. And then, yes, I provide coaching. I provide consultancy. And that's the thing. A lot of coaches right now are not real entrepreneur or consultant. They don't run a business like I do with Agile Lounge. So what they do, so they just have a hat of being a coach. And we don't know if they are a team coach, an enterprise coach, organizational coach. It's not necessarily clear about their experience. And for me, again, my 5 team members and myself, we had about 15 to 20 years experience in the field. We were in the trench. So it's easy for us. So this is why the training aspect of Agile Lounge, and especially with the next level Agile coaching, it's mostly based on a workshop. And workshop, it's something practical. It's something that people interact with the trainer. And of course, we could spend a couple of minutes to explain the thing. But even when we explain the history of Agile and this movement, we go into a practical thing, and we do the games things with like a deck card of the 4 values and the 12 principle, and we ask questions to the crowd, and they answer if they do this, and if they don't apply this principle, why not? And by the way, if you'd like to know about the 4 values and the 12 principle, I got on my YouTube a video in French and one in English describing the 4 values and the 12 principle, because could you imagine that if I have to explain them every time I talked about them, because I received that comment in private that, oh, you always talk about the 4 values of 12 principle, but you don't explain them. Excuse me, yes, I did explain them. If you go on my website at agile-com, you will see this. So let's do a verification check again here. That's perfect. It's good. It's good. So when I ask the question, after these years of practice, these years of exploration, these years of thing, I ask myself, like for several years, teams experiment with these systems, because for me, all the technique of Agile and Lean are systems, right? And then you have to make them evolve according to the customer evolution and needs and desire, and also about your employees. Not all the generation that work the same, and it's all about an experience. It's people first over process and tools, over even technology and things. So when Mokia Graham says Jira in the comment, I said like, yeah, Jira. Okay, it's one of the big tools to manage your backlog, to manage like the interaction and everything. But the people are more important before this. I don't mind what tool you use, Trello, Mondays, what have you. The thing is, do you know actually the principle behind satisfying your customer, creating your customer, like Peter Drucker remind us, right? So it's all about that, guys. It's all about that. So people first, people who work, people who deliver shit, who deliver the work. This is what it's important. So I goes on with saying like, exactly, let's say the 4 values. It's people and their interaction over processes and tools. Again, we don't say process and tools are not important, but we're going to value people and their interaction first, okay? Then the second value that I deeply believe in that, it's operational product and services and or services. What you deliver, actually, if you do professional services or if you have a product to sell out, and products include software, because now with business agility, it's beyond the software and IT realm. And then these operational products and services as the second value of the Agile Manifesto for this movement that I'm questioning myself, should I quit? It's more than exhaustive documentation. Yes, when you purchase a car or a motorcycle, they will give you a big manual. Do you read it before driving the car? No. You want to test the car. You want to test the car. The testing. That's the important thing. You test your valuable product. And then, if the car satisfies your needs, the smoothness of driving, the sound, the noise, the comfort, yeah, you got it. And then the book, that could be a reference. We don't say again that documentation is not important. But this is not what we should value. We should value the quality of the product and the quality of the services we provide. And the third value is collaboration with clients more than contractual negotiation. Yes, when you make business with Agile Lounge for business agility, we offer you most of the time a qualification call. We listen and understand your need as most possible to make a first hypothesis and a first proposal that will be 1 to 2 page. We aim to 1 to 2 page, but some client will ask us to detail some kind of what we're going to do with them, and the branch of consulting, training, as well as coaching. So we could extend that, but mostly we try to keep it simple, because Agile, if you'd like to be Agile, and if you'd like to do Agile, you have to keep it simple. And then we propose like a on-demand. This is the next level Agile consultancy and coaching. It's going to be like, of course, cycle 1, we are there more probably full-time with a consultant, and we are exchanging with you a lot more to get to know your team, your people, and then propose solution on the spot. It's evolutive. It's also iterative, the way we do our coaching. So the collaboration with the clients there in our professional services at the Agile Lounge, just that, to take this instance example, it's going to be like a lot more important than the contractual negotiation. And then the fourth one, and that was the XP guy, the extreme programming guy that came up with that back in the day, and we still use it and adapt it to every sector of the business. It's responding to change over following a plan. So when my gentleman talked about Jira, and Jira, you could do a Gantt chart or a Kanban board. Yeah, well, so what's the goal? Because we know that plan's going to change. We know someone could change ideas. So why don't we do iteration instead of milestone? Because PMI will teach you milestone. And even the PI planning with SAFe, that is not Agile, not even Scrum, they will tend to actually push something. So I was asking this introspection, these big ideas. I'd like to propose a new down for our movement of Agile and the movement of business agility that we call it's out of the software and IT and to a new ways and a new world of business, and also a new way of doing consultation and training. Mostly like we have a master contract with iterative cycle that we renew about the needs of the client to get into Agile. And our goal is to make you autonomous as soon as possible. Of course, we are all there for the money, but I'm there for the love of what I do first. And I love Agile, and I love when I see my clients happy because they understand that and they have value. They produce their product faster and smarter with quality. Their clients are satisfied. The employees are happy. So this is when you are happy, you are fulfilled. When you are fulfilled, you are happy. And the cycle goes on. So that's the thing. So this is why the next level Agile will be for enterprise of any size to hire a consultant coach, and the balance of coaching and consultancy between the C-level executive that needs consulting. They don't need necessarily coaching unless that they want an executive coach. That's another story. But consultancy, it's strategic approach, and it's the way you talk to a CTO, a CIO, okay? And the coaching, you coach everyone in the enterprise, and it's on demand for workshop, facilitation, and support in all things that the enterprise need. And it's enterprise of any size, as I said. We have this capacity. Then the third aspect of the next level Agile will be for teams, yes, within the enterprise. So maybe the enterprise don't need Agile Launch for the entire enterprise, but they might need a strict intervention into the team, okay? Or it could be into another kind of organization that the team need to test Agile, Scrum, and whatever we could provide. So it's more where our coach will help them build a winning, capable team for a smarter way of delivering the work. So we could be as specific as that. Maybe the enterprise doesn't need our complete scale services, but they need our services for specific teams or to a team. And we'll be glad to be there to build your team with team building and introduce them to a Scrum that they will adapt to their business context and technological context. So we show them practically again. Don't expect academic training with us. If you like that, come to McGill University when I go back to this. But to tell you the truth, what people need right now is practical thing and how to deliver to the market faster and better and smarter. And then the last thing that we offer with the next level Agile, it's for professional, which is individually or in small group, to receive on-demand and it's on-demand and plan and coaching. Because yes, if we do a program with an individual that would like to enhance the career development in Agile and to transform their skill and behavior, because we are there to help you towards a better leadership. So for example, with the conscious agility aspect of our brand, we take a manager and we grow her or him into becoming a leader for her team, okay? And so it's agile and conscious leadership that we'll teach here. So this is why I'd like to propose and to offer that program. With business agility and conscious leadership, we went beyond Agile software development. And now with the next level Agile program that Agile Lounge for Business Agility will offer, it's to go beyond even just the business. We'd like to serve, yes, the business. We'd like to serve a team within the business for specific needs or desire to improve and achieve, and of course for a professional. And we say individually in a small group, so we could have a program with you to enhance your career as a Scrum Master, as a product owner, or any Agile talent. But also as a small group and a co-active new way of coaching is the next level coaching that we offer too. So we are developing expertise into this. And by the way, every month, or mostly every month, I'm going to do, on top of the Scrum Beer, which is an Agile Scrum networking. And everything that I talk right now, you will have access to it and the link. But on Instagram, the link are in the description, and you go into the link tree and you go to Scrum Beer if you're interested to sign in to the Scrum Beer and get to know when the next event is. And the next level coaching, also, if you'd like to have your half an hour free discovery call with one of my coach, you book it there. So Linktree got everything for the Instagrammer. For the YouTuber and those on LinkedIn that will watch it too, everything is in the description, including the donation, because yes. Now let's see the chat a little bit. Some people are there. So thanks for the like again. 5 people who's watching. I don't know if those who I invited in private are there. So say hello in the chat. Tell me your name, where you're from, or with your just nickname. So I'd like to interact with you, because now it's been about mostly half an hour. So I'm gonna go with the first email and thank you. So I received a couple of Bitcoins from Samantha C's from Germany. So thank you very much, Samantha C's. I hope I pronounced your last name well, because it's Seeiz. Is it C's? I don't know. So I'm sorry about that. So thank you for your Bitcoin, because yes, I'm accepting Bitcoin as donation as well as Ethereum. If you appreciate and you'd like to support our initiative here on what we do for the community, we do it as a volunteer and so on. Oh, and by the way, every event that I'm creating, including the watch party for the greater reset that's going to happen at the end of May, that will replace the Scrum Beer. Now, every Scrum Alliance member and certified people from Scrum Alliance will get Scrum Educational Unit to maintain your certification. Isn't it beautiful? This is what, when you're part of a network, an international network, and I'm part of the Scrum Alliance family. So, of course, you have to be present, because I will take the list, and those who are participating into our Zoom session right now, and very soon next year in person, you will receive a link by email to go through your Scrum Alliance membership account and claim your SEU for Scrum Educational Unit as participating into a user group or learning more stuff about Agile, Lean, and Scrum. And I remind the Scrum Alliance member, it's part of your benefit of being a member and being certified with this great family. And this is starting now. So the next event, you'll be able to receive it. And even for those who participate in my next level coach circle, you will receive also this link. Of course, you have to be certified CSM, CST, CSP. If you are a PSM, unfortunately, that won't work, because Scrum Org, they're not offering that into their membership. So I'm really, really glad that Scrum Alliance go that way and they offer it. So I'm open for questions for the 5-6 people on YouTube. Sorry about that. I think I need a little break here. I get some kind of allergy today. I don't know if it's the volcano in the Caribbean, because we got this kind of volcano coming up with acid rain. Could you imagine we're going to have acid rain if it's raining? Right now it's beautiful. And again, the music of the Agile Lounge for the Friday Live Agile every Friday. Right now, we are listening live to the Daybreak session from One World Radio from the Tomorrowland big event that it's on pause right now. And I got Benoit Marchand. Benoit Marchand, he sent me $20 Canadian. Thank you very much, my dear. Et je te salue, mon cher. J'espère que ça va bien à Montréal. Et Benoit Marchand, il me demandait, he was asking, what is the difference between FLEP and Next Level Agile because he saw that I have also a FLEP program. Right now, Benoit, the FLEP program is really a program that we do for anyone who have a day job or a permanent job, let's call it like this, and you want to flip. This is why we call it FLEP. FLEP stands for Freedom Lifestyle Entrepreneur Program. So we help mostly individuals of any level of management or leadership that would like to actually build their online business. Oh my God, thank you for the like again on YouTube. There's 2 more like about the 5 people. But again, ask me your question. It's a Q&A session. So if you have any question while I'm reading the email question, please do so. And I'm going to get back to you as soon as you ask your question in the chat. That goes also for the Instagrammer. So Benoit, to answer your question, yes. So the FLEP, and right now, you know what? Me too, I've got coaches. I've got a business coaches, I got a marketing coach, and I still have an agile coach, Evelyn Tian. I salute you. It's my CST from Scrum Alliance, and she helped me grow, and I'm going to do the path of CC with her next year, probably when everything gets stable again. And so, Benoit, I'm glad you asked the question because we have to do the difference between, I've got so many things. Okay, Agile Lounge itself, it's a brand, and under that brand, you know that I have the podcast, The Real Agile, with almost 4,000 followers right now. I got the Scrum Beer, which is a user group in collaboration with Scrum Alliance, specifically based in Montreal, but now it's been about a year that we do it worldwide and internationally. And what else do I have? Yeah, the FLEP. The FLEP was an hidden program. I push it a little bit more into my family of brands. But I've been told maybe like LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, it's going to be more business agility consulting. So we're going to concentrate with the product and services, the professional services of Next Level Agile coaching program. And then the FLEP will be really into when we have an individual in the discovery call, because sometimes when you could have an agile discovery call, and when we talk to you, instead of having the Next Level Agile for individual, for professional and agility, we might see that you don't just need coaching and mentorship into what you do in Agile, Scrum, Lean, and DevOps. You might want also to become your own boss, a freelancer. So we have a program of about 3 weeks up to 3 months, because again, it's on demand. Of course, at the beginning, we teach you a couple of things, and we provide you a lot of reference for a lot of services, including how to incorporate yourself in Canada or United States. And everything like this. So we're gonna actually support you and facilitate you your transformation from being an employee to being your own boss. So this is the FLEP program. Okay, it's not something that I necessarily create. I just put it at my gravy, and also it's gonna be adapted to your desire of success, to where you want to go. And we do a plan. It's a planned thing, but after the first 3 weeks and the first sessions, it's going to be more on demand according to your capability and where you want to go. So it's everything we do at Agile Lounge, it's tailored. It's tailored to your desire, your needs, and everything. Okay, we don't do Scrum Bot, we don't do Agile Bot, and we don't do FLEP Bot. Absolutely not. Especially FLEP, it's a very personal program. It might be also a possibility that in the FLEP program, you could have group session to challenge yourself. We are not doing like the recipe of the founder group, if you know the founder, for those entrepreneurs out there. But we could refer you to other group, and we could activate you into some LinkedIn group of other entrepreneurs, and even in-person group and so on. So product development cycle and everything. So the FLEP is very it's beyond business agility, but of course we do it the Agile and the Scrum way. So I hope, Benoit, it's answering your question. Now we'd like to go to Catherine. I have a lot of subscribers from India, and now all the emails and Bitcoins that I receive is from Scandinavia. So Catherine Ruxpuchfaller. I try on Google first because you didn't put your thing on LinkedIn, Catherine. So Catherine Ruxpuchfaller, I hope I pronounce it as well as I hear it into the Swedish kind of Google audio. So thank you very much for your Centium and so on Bitcoins. And also you give me 20 euros. It's amazing. So thank you very much for your double donation. And your question was, Um, do you think that we could have sales teams and people adapting the agile values and principles? And for that, I'm glad because if you're in Sweden, as you told me, I have one of my colleagues, Marina Alex, and it's going to be in your answer email, but now for the benefit of the community and everyone, she has created from the business agility. She was part of the enterprise group with Mike Beadle and friends. So Marina Alex, she's located in Moscow. She speaks English too. She went into the Business Agile Institute. She did a couple of talks, and she created, as we do, we create like the next level Agile, and we create also the Flip program. She created a program called SWAY. SWAY stands for Sell with Agile, and the Y, the Y I don't remember exactly, but I think it's just to make a word, SWAY. So SWAY really is Sell with Agile, and she built inspired with business agility. I should say enterprise Scrum for business agility. So she created like basic canvases that could help sales teams and marketing teams actually make everything visual that they need to achieve and perform, and how they could interact with the other department of the enterprise. Because that's the thing with business agility and with the enterprise Scrum approach and the way she built this way. So I will give you some links of the University of Business Agility. I hope she has an English version for that, but I know the SWAY program, you could find a couple of information to help you see the power of Agile and, yes, adapting the values and the principle to the context of a sales teams and sales teams beyond IT, by the way. She helped a lot of car seller in Moscow. That's what she told me. And they really understand the value of sales with Agile and being the funnel, the sales cycle. It's completely all redefined the way she helped even business developer with this Agile. So yes, Agile is everywhere now. We are not scaling Agile. We are scaling your business, utilizing this mindset, those 4 values and 12 principles that will help you make decisions as a startuper, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a business manager to become a leader, and any C-level suite, any team that would like to answer some comments. So again, my people on YouTube, no comment, no nothing. Are we still good? So again, thank you for the like on YouTube. Don't forget, if you're new and if you pass it into the replay, please subscribe and hit the bell. Again, every Friday, expect a live show. I hope next Friday we're going to have, maybe it's going to be a special premiere because my guest is very shy and it might be the real DevOps. Maybe. Let's be agile, right? Let's practice what we preach. So next week, don't expect anything on Instagram because when I do the recording of the podcast, especially now as a remote worker in Cancun and or Playa and or Tulum, the bandwidth, if I do Instagram, the streaming, so I prefer to record with GarageBand and have the live recording and so on. So we might not have a live next week. It's going to be more a premiere. We'll see. Or maybe we're going to have 2 shows. Because he asked me, he doesn't want to be live, he's too nervous. So I respect that because I'm adapting myself to my guests. Because yes, guest experience, especially on a podcast, is very important. Of course, it's going to be recorded, unscripted, and authentic as we promised. It's our signature pattern at the Dare Real Agile. And by the way, go to the link in the description or in Instagram, go in the bio, scroll down to you would like to be on my show. So make me a proposal of a subject that you'd like to dare talk outside of the box, because we don't need boxes at the Agile Lounge for Business Agility. And so you would like to talk about something, you have something interesting to talk about business agility, conscious leadership, lean, DevOps, Scrum, Kanban, what have you. You have something that you think we talk too much, but not the right angle, and you'd like to bring your perspective into it. You're more than welcome. So let's have this free call together to qualify if we have a good fit. And you'll be welcome to the show. Of course, most of the show right now are without guesses because we started, but I'm amazed because we celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Dare Real Agile that I launched as an MVS, Most Valuable Solution, last April, and we're almost at 4,000 members. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And thank you for the 15 new subscribers on my YouTube channel. I'd like to bring it to 1,000 to unleash a couple of freebies from YouTube. But I would like from now on, more I grow, more I expect to have people that I could interact like I did with Mokiagram. Thank you again, Mokiagram. I hope you follow me now, and I'm gonna go follow you also. And let's exchange, let's network about it. Let's create a better world. And on that, beautiful loungers, beautiful lovers, if you don't have any question, because I see it's jumping now to 9 people on YouTube. So if you have question, again, use the chat. I give you 30 seconds before my final statement. And if you'd like and appreciate and you'd like to support Agile Lounge and my coaches and my volunteering right now, link are in the description of the YouTube channel and also in the link tree. You could give me a donation through PayPal internationally, all devices. And if you're Canadian, interact interbank payment with the address, no keyword because I'm automatic receiver. And of course, I'm accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum because yes, I'm an assume orange pile Bitcoin maximalist, and I couldn't care less of your opinion about it because I'm so proud to be actually this this maximalist because Bitcoin is the real thing. And the rest, of course, if it suits you, I don't mind. That's the thing. I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice on everything. It's your choice that counts. It's your perspective. So we don't have to argue about if iPhone is better than Android, because if your Android is giving you the best user experience for you according to your need, here you go. This is the best. Okay, the best is what's best for you, period. All right. But, of course, with a Dare Real Agile, and with me, for those who know me, I am very into the real McCoy. And the real McCoy for me is the original with quality, of course, that I've delivered, that I've proven efficiency and quality. So on that, if there's no question on both channels of Instagram and especially YouTube, I will wish you a beautiful weekend, a wonderful weekend. So thank you for being there. I hope you learned something. And I hope you'll teach me something in the comment below, please, because I need to improve myself. So I wish you, again, a very beautiful weekend. And see you next Friday with maybe the real DevOps by an engineer podcast recording. It will not be live, it will be premiere. So I might do also a second show to be live with you again. And send me your question with or without donation. I'm enjoying receiving email for your questions, and see you soon. And remember, to the new ways, to the new world, and to your success. Coach AF is signing off. Cheers, guys. Connect with the people of tomorrow.